Hello from Gardening at Douentza here in Ireland, and welcome to my mini-series where I talk about some of my favourite perennials, and we're going to talk about 30 of them in total for my month of perennials. And today the one that comes under scrutiny is the cardoon or Cynara, which I'm surrounded by now. So let's hear all about it. Well, you're all very welcome back to this video on the cardoon or Cynara, and it is one of my absolute favourites in terms of use in the border as an ornamental, because its foliage is just fantastic. Now, a lot of you know this plant already because it's grown as an edible as well in kitchen gardens, cottage gardens, and you can eat the fruits. And of course the cardoon plant produces artichokes, which are a delicacy in the kitchen. In fact, the Cynara that we see here in front of us, there's only a small difference between the edible one and the ornamental one, a subspecies difference. Anyway, I don't grow this to eat. I grow this plant as a foliage plant in the borders, and it looks gorgeous because it contrasts so well with a variety of other plants. It has very large, very silver leaves, and it's just getting going at the moment. It's the beginning of May now, and this plant is just getting going, but it will get quite tall as the season progresses. So what do I do in order to keep this looking tip-top in the border? The most important thing is that I cut off any flower spikes. Yeah, I know there are a lot of people who feel that it's totally against the grain to cut off flower spikes. But what I find with this particular plant is when the flower spike comes up, then the foliage kind of goes to pot and it doesn't look so good anymore. So I try and prolong the season of the plant by removing the flower spikes and just letting the foliage do a thing for that bit longer. Other than that, it's fairly trouble-free. It's a hardy plant, except in a very cold winter you might lose it, and I'll jot down the American hardiness zones below on the screen so you can check that out depending on where you live if you're in the States. Trouble-free plant, generally speaking. The snails seem to love it, as we can see, but they don't seem to do too much damage to the plant. So you can grow the cardoon in any good garden soil. It likes full sun, but it'll put up with partial shade as well. And I just love it. It's a wonderful plant. So that was my video on Cynara, a wonderful ornamental garden plant that I grow for its foliage. And I hope you liked it. And if you don't know the plant already, perhaps you'll consider giving it a shot in your garden. Check back soon for lots more of these videos. I'm making 30 in total, and we're going to cover a range of good garden plants. Thanks very much for watching as always, and bye for now.